Hi everyone! This morning I've been doing exercise as usual and I saw my husband as well. And recently I realized that he has lost so much weight and he's big tummy, which used to be like about 6 months pregnant, now became probably 3 months or less. And I can tell the huge difference, and which made me really happy, and I'm really grateful that he has been doing that without being pushed by me or forced by me, because used to be I always say, hey, you should lose weight, whatever I said, it didn't really help. But you know what happened was funny is when he did that body check, the blood test, and the result came out, there's a little bit risky there, and the doctor said to him, hey, you should do more exercise to just to avoid that risk, because once you reach to that level, it will be really troublesome. So what I want to share today, guys, is there are many things happened in our lives every single day. It can be good things, it can be bad things, but if we believe that there's some, when bad things happen, it's actually happen against us, and we'll feel really miserable and we'll always become the victims. Instead, my life attitude, and that's one of the biggest and great things that is really driving my life into a positive mindset and the right way all the time, is that I always believe our life happens to me, not to me, excuse me for that. So our life is happened for me, not just to me. So it's the same. So your life, whatever is happening, are happening for you, not just to you. If you believe in that, your life is going to become much more different, and you're going to achieve a huge transformation in your life, and you'll be happy all the time and joyful as well. Let me tell you a story. When I was probably some of you have read my book, you knew that already, but I want to share quickly. When I was younger, and I got this family domestic violence and things, or problems, and I also suffered that I didn't have enough food to eat because my parents were always busy, nobody cooked for me, and all these things just happened. And I also became quite fat. I ate really unhealthy food. No matter what, as long as there's food, I just eat it. I didn't think too much. There's no knowledge about what is good or not. And then I suffered so much healthy issues, like I fainted for many times, and I also had the crazy stomach ache, and I went to hospital many times because of my coughing, and got a cold, and people got rid of cold in about 3 days or a week, but it took me like 3 months or even longer that I was still suffering this long sickness. It was terrible. And the reason why I'm sharing this is, guys, because of all the unpleasant journey and experiences that I had in my life, it really helped me to become much more determined to find the way. How can I live a better life? How can I get rid of the healthy issue? We all know that the DNA is strong. When you get some disease, sometimes it's unavoidable because it's from your parents or previous generations, but most of the time it is avoidable. And 30% of the things coming from what you already got, but 70% are based on what you do and your habits and your efforts, and that it will change, right, as time goes by. And after that, because I was so suffering with all the problems in my childhood and stuff, I started to become really healthy. And about 20 years ago, probably even earlier, I started to learn all the things which is good for me. How can I lose weight? How can I eat healthily? How can I get how bad the sugar can cause me? And I always go sugar-free. Sometimes I give myself a little bit treat. Actually, I don't really love sugar anymore, but sometimes when you have a little nice dessert, it's still nice if it's within some sort of amount. But if you have too much, too extremely, you won't be happy anyway, and you feel uncomfortable as well. So coming back to the point that I was saying here is, because what happened to my childhood, what happened to all these bad experiences that built up me nowadays. Right now I'm feeling really good. Not 40 yet, but getting closer to 40, but I found that right now I have the best shape ever because I'm doing workout every single morning and have these 6 packs right there, and I'm really happy when I see it. I feel confident, I feel awesome because I start my day with a lot of confidence, and energy. And I also eat, sometimes I still eat a little bit junk just for that maybe once a month or maximum once a week, and it doesn't bother because in general my habit is really good. And what I'm trying to say here, guys, is whenever something's happening in your life, don't tell yourself that it's to and against you. It should be for you. No matter what happened, there's a purpose that you can use that story. You can use maybe it can be a signal to tell you, hey, it's time for you to change, it's time to do this, it's time to do that. So if you start to look for opportunities to transform and to get better every time, you feel much better as well, and you will become a better version every single day. And that's one of the best ways, when you believe in things happened for you. Another thing I want to share as well is our life, just another example, I was doing, because usually I do more abs workout and legs, because I'm always sitting a whole day in the office and working, sitting there for too long. I have to start my day strong, because if I don't, my health is going to be a problem as well. And the same, I do drink nice juice in the morning. I make the juice with vegetables, fruits. I have all the grain that I need at the beginning of the day, and I have a very strong beginning of my day, and so everything will be better. Like, it won't be worse, of course, because I already got a solid foundation. And what happened is recently I've been doing, because I forgot about my arm, like I always do their legs and abs and stuff, but oh my gosh, my arms also need some workout. So I started recently, and probably 3 days ago again. I did it before, but 3 days ago I restarted. And yesterday and today I feel so sore with my arms. Oh my gosh, but I can feel the muscles already. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, our life is like this. And when I was touching my muscle, when I was sore, I was not feeling bad. I was actually feeling awesome, because it's painful. It's weird when you are happy when it's painful, right? But that's exactly what happened to our life. When things happen not, according to our way, or when things just feel like oh, this is painful, waiting is painful, or you face a bigger problem when you are doing something and this is really painful. But rather than being miserable, I'm always very happy, because I always treat that as an opportunity to grow. And for another example is, as when I'm running a company, and there are also down moments, right? When it's not really like, that smooth, right? So I remembered there's a few times, like at the beginning I was building up the website, it's miserable, it's hard, because the guy who built up my website at the very beginning, this guy is just greedy, he just asked for more money, he didn't get things done, he made the whole process even longer, and it was really hard for me. And I was like so miserable, but I started to say to myself, I just started, and there were so many people, they were already reaching bigger goals, and they're already very successful. Maybe I should think in a different way, that every problem, every pain is actually pushing me closer to my success. And I always say that to my team as well. So when you are feeling painful, and when you are having a bad failure, or you just fail and you feel like, oh my gosh, I did so much wrong things, you should be happy. Not happy about that you did the wrong thing, but being happy that at least you won't do these things again when you're aware, and then you can get closer to the right answer. And that will actually bring you closer to your success as well. So my encouragement to you guys today is, no matter what are happening in your life right now, if it's painful, say to yourself, this is a great opportunity for you to get closer to success. For me as well, when I was running my business and all these things, whenever I got a biggest problem to solve, I feel like, wow, I actually getting more experienced and professional than ever because of these problems. If I'm just running everything smoothly, I will be the same as anybody else. Anybody can come in and run my business, and they can even start a business like mine as well. And in no time, and they can be as successful as me, or they can be even better than me as well. Yes, you can, but there's things that they can't, which is my experience. If I'm facing problems every day, every problem sharpens me and makes me stronger. And that is why I'm telling you, everyone, no matter if it's in your business or in your life, anything that is pushing you back, celebrate for you. Celebrate for that, because you are getting closer to your success, and you are more experienced than ever, and you are more prepared than ever to your final success. God bless you.